Mm-hmm.
Yep, going.
Yep.
Okay, you have patellofemoral pain in the knee on the left side, which is a problem with the tracking. We're going to go through and do a series of exercises. To start with exercise 1, we'll give you some elastic. This is for your glutes. So what you'll find here is we're going to get you to walk forwards and backwards, and this is glute strengthening. We're going to get you to go through and do 2 minutes of this. Notice here I'm not moving my hips are staying completely forward, my feet are staying apart, and I'm stepping up over something. Nice big steps, don't let the legs come in. That's 2 minutes. 2 minutes sideways walking, don't let the feet come closer than shoulder height. The other thing is I don't want too much shoulder rock, so the shoulders are staying fairly stable. I'm going from side to side for 2 minutes. 2 minutes on your, we'll go through now and do 100 repetitions. This is strengthening the lower glute, or the glute on the left hand side, and you'll do 100 repetitions.
Do I do it the other side as well, or?
You can, yes.
Okay.
We'll get you to do just one hamstring lift, just all the way up into this position, and you'll go through and do 50 of those.
Okay. And again, should I do both sides, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glute, the last glute strengthening will be with a Swiss ball. In this position, push the ball into the wall and roll backwards, not forwards. So from there and back, pushing in quite heavily. Keep the knee lifted on the side of the mirror on the wall, and then every 5 reps, have a little rest and do a little squat. 5, into that position, and keep the tummy nice and flat, not with a flat arch back. You'll do 2 minutes of that one. Reverse squat, just holding onto a bar, and you'll come back here and you'll go through and do 100 reps. Notice the knee doesn't come forward.
So you don't go all the way down then, right?
No, so I'm going to about, maximum about 60.
Does that, do I go further down after a while, or?
You can,
yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're actually, even for the first 4 weeks, you won't go further down.
Okay.
We'll add load in another exercise.
Okay.
Single leg calf raises, 2 sets to failure, knee completely straight on a ledge, and then with the knee bent, 2 sets to failure in that position. Leg press, you might need to just pop over here.
Yep.
1 leg, you'll go from 30 completely straight, hold it for a second, up to about 30 degrees, hold it in this position for 5 seconds, and then full out, and you go through and do 50 reps in this position.
At sort of the max weight I can do them?
Yeah, max weight. We're on 50 kg. I'd reckon, we'll test it in a minute, but I reckon you'll cope with 43.
Okay.
Shouldn't be any pain. Quad stretch, up on a bed, in this position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see it in this position.
Okay.
And in actual fact, even if I just grabbed the corner of the table, we can sort of do it in any position like that. Now the next stage of your program will be with a Smith machine that you can start in 2 weeks. Will be down to about 30, and it's a triple extension into this position. No load to start with, and I'm happy to start increasing the load as you feel comfortable. This will activate glute, the VMO on the inside, and start pulling together the calf strength, like so. We'll also put some load on here. The progression of the other one is with some load into this position. So we're not going to go down too far, probably 60, but with more weight. We're happy to start in 2 weeks' time using some hand weights, and we're happy just to do a step-up exercise to start with load again, because stepping up's better than stepping down for you.
Yep.
So in this sort of position, and that's in 2 weeks' time, and I'm pretty heavy load.
Yeah. And at what height?
Yeah, so this sort of height is just a normal gym aerobic step. And then that's in 2 weeks, and then in 4 weeks, I'm happy to do your step up and your step back.
Okay.
Your step up and your step back exercise.
Okay.
That'll be in 4 weeks' time.
And don't go higher than...
No.
No.
And in 2 weeks also, we will Over the next 2 weeks, we're happy with interval cardiovascular, which will be cycling, and that will be at approximately 2 minute on and a minute off.
So heart rate up to what?
160 and above.
And then when you go down?
I think you will find, even for a minute, it won't drop much below 150 anyway.
Fair. Okay.
And then in 2 weeks, we mentioned then we may start doing some stair training in about 2 weeks' time, where you'll go up the steps, no greater than, you might start with 3 or 4 flights and just see how that goes, no going down. And you'll do that, you'll go through and do that, sorry, I stand corrected, in 4 weeks' time, that you can start, in 2 weeks, you'll do 2 weeks of the stairs going up, and then at 4 weeks, which will be halfway before you get to the race, then I'm happy to go down and practice doing 1 flight down and see how.
So actually, I have no lift in my building, so I'm going to have to do some steps down.
That's fine, but it's not in race. It's not fast though.
No. Okay.
So that'll be at the 4 week mark. Then you can just add perhaps one flight down once every 4 to 5 days. You need to have rest days in between. Don't do more than 2 to 3 days of strengthening in a row.
I mean, I was planning to do sort of a lot more aggressive stairs, like stairs for 45 minutes, things like that.
Yeah.
On a stair machine.
So your step machine stuff, I wouldn't think about doing that until probably around about the 2 to 3 weeks mark from now.
Yeah,
for
sure.
That in. So it's either going to be steps on the machine or your gym stuff.
Yeah.
I'd start an anti-inflammatory, Voltaren 150 milligrams a day, Acoxia 120 milligrams a day, Mobic 15 milligrams a day for a 2 week period.
Okay. And with food, spaced out?
There's not huge amounts of differences in the sort of food you use.
Okay, cool.
Done.
Great.
Thank you.